How old are you?
So I'm
Uh,
24. I was on here last week.
yeah, I know. So Hope phase the housewife. Is it possible?
Yes, most definitely.
Okay. How?
Okay, well, okay, actually, I take it back. I don't want to say that with absolute definitives because I can't speak from experience. I've not been a housewife. And I mean, I know you said you don't believe women whenever they say their body counts, so I'm not going to get into that. But I've always managed to keep mine like very low. Like, and it hasn't been an issue, that's just like how I live my life. Like, if that's something that you care about, then that's just how you're going to do it. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Well, but if
it's
you believe, but okay, it doesn't matter. I said I don't ask questions that I don't want answers to. But if you've heard all the men on here say you cannot, for most of the men said you can't go from whole face to housewife. That's what most of the men are saying. But it's interesting that women still are saying that you can.
well, I know so many women that have done it though.
Okay, and you're 24, and it's
Okay,
anecdotal
well, not
evidence.
woman. I know other 24-year-old girls who have somewhat well, I mean, they're
And
only like a
hope,
couple years into their relationships. I mean, their
uh
marriages. So I
huh.
guess you can't say that they've successfully been a housewife, but
What I'm
from
saying, did they have a? You talk okay,
they definitely had hoe phases before their marriages.
okay, and see, this is one. Okay, so do you think it would be smarter to base future actions on the handful of women you personally may know, or the overwhelming amount of men that say no, you can't do it?
I'm not going to base my personal decisions based off of what they do because I have my own beliefs about
Okay,
that.
that's I see. This is the political answer. There's only two
No, it's
paths.
not.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
not.
It is. It is. Either you listen to the men or you listen to the women. See, if the men are saying they don't want reformed hoes or housewife, and they don't think most women can go from hoe to housewife, and you're saying, well, yeah, you can go from hoe to housewife because I've known some people to do it. If you were advising women what to do, would you advise women to keep their body counts low, or would you advise them to roll the dice on the whole phase? You can only advise one or the other. You can't advise both.
Okay. The logical part of me says definitely listen to the guys. But the part of me that's a young 24-year-old woman just says maybe we should just let them decide and deal with
And
the
this is why
consequences.
men rule the world and why men should run the world, and you should listen to us because your emotions and your 24-year-old mind even override your freaking logic as a human being.
Okay,
Why do we
I
make
would
why would we advise people to make permanent adult decisions and overriding logic? Why
I
would
don't
we do
advise
it?
anybody
That's the point.
personally.
No, that's not the point. I gave you the power to. You may not advise. Do you have sisters? Do you have friends?
I have an older sister and friends, of course.
Okay, friends take women take advice from one another, and oftentimes you ladies give each other advice based upon what makes women feel good, and you don't want to take their choices away. When your logic versus if you made more decisions and gave more advice based in logic, it would have a better outcome. What's the downside of telling women keep your body count low to give yourself the better chance of having a husband or a significant relationship as an outcome, or run your body count up and do what you want to do and then roll the dice? If you got to do one or the other, what has the best possible outcomes? Whole phasing or keeping your body count low?
1000% keeping your body count low.
That's thank you. That's the logic. So, and that's how the world, and it's like I get the impulse to want to tell women that they can do what they want to do and not restrict things, but restrictions are some of the things that make life worth living. Um, because honestly, whether these guys are right or wrong, whether they're right or wrong in their feelings. If men are saying they don't want women who have had a lot of experience, Ladies, like it or not, I'm not. I'm telling you, the marriage market is the men. And this one thing this show should have showed these ladies is you got to start listening to the marriage market, not your friends, and not your friends, and not things like that. You got to listen to what the men say they want. All right, last one, and we're gonna bounce up out of here because it's after 12:30. We ran a little bit long, and a little good back and forth. I mean, and I know that this is going to be a. I don't play that game. I know clear cut answers are right or wrong. Here's what I would say. Ultimately, ladies, your godfather's the original. I'm the president of the Feminist Party. I am all for you having choice. But whatever you choose the outcomes. If you want the whole phase and all that other kind of stuff, then make sure you're choosing to put yourself in a position to where you can cover whatever you need to cover through your own earnings, your income, to where whether you have a husband or don't have a husband, it's irrelevant. But if your ultimate plan is involving a man and a husband and a family, you need to know that regardless if they have the right to say it, men still don't want women who've been around town. Guys just don't want that. There is nothing that makes the average guy that want to be like out with your girl and be like, hey, I want to taste something, by the way, babe. That guy over there at the bar, yeah, well, one summer. Men don't want to hear that shit. Jennifer, how are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Good. What do you got for me?
Oh my goodness, I can't believe I made it to the show.
Uh-oh.
I I've been listening to some of your videos all week. Actually, I've been consuming a lot of your content. So I I think that I am like I could be in a relationship and be good in a relationship. I've actually been told that I am, but I think I'm a commitment phobe at the same time, but I'm not really sure because nothing like that I can think
How
of
old are
scares
you?
me. I'm 39.
How many children do you have?
None.
You, what do you mean you could be a commitment phobe?
Well, I'm not like when I think about relationships in general, nothing scares me about being in a relationship. I'm just not
Okay.
hard pressed to be in one.
Why? What do you do for a living?
I'm a lead business consultant
I
in
don't know what that
healthcare.
means. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm in
But
healthcare.
are the other ones married?
Other ones?
Yeah.
Oh, sure there are. Yeah.
Okay. So due respect, you don't have to be single to do what you do.
Hell no. No, no.
So what what do you need to what do you need? I'm curious as to why. I'm
Me
really
too.
curious as to why this is. I'm serious.
Me
I'm really
too.
curious
Yeah.
because I
Like,
mean, you said that you're not really pressed to be in one.
right. And I think I kind of want to know why because I date. Like I'm out there. I definitely date. I don't have too many committed relationships. Like I will go out and date. Like I'm not scared to do that. I also have a safety net of recycling my exes.
Yep.
Like I call,
There you
yeah,
go. All
yeah.
right. So you live in Houston,
No, I live in Los Angeles.
Los Angeles, even worse. All right. So 39 years old. Obviously didn't have any kids, so that's out.
I mean, it could be. I always thought like I would be perfect to date someone that already had kids that maybe didn't
No,
want
no,
any
no. I mean,
more.
when I say have kids, I mean you biologically having your own.
Oh, okay. I mean, I think I got a few more years left in me, but that doesn't bother me either. Like it
Uh,
really doesn't.
Powdered eggs. I'm just kidding. I mean, seriously though, man. I mean, it's like
Yeah, I'm good with that.
I'm just saying it. 39, and we're around the same age.
Mhm.
I'm sure you saw your colleagues and other people going on and getting married and having children and moving on to the next phases in life. And due respect, it sounds
Yeah.
like you're still living life as a 20-year-old.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm actually indifferent. That's kind of the issue and why I wanted to talk to you because like it's whatever to me and I don't know why. Like I can appreciate it. Like I can say, "Oh, that's nice for them." Like I'm not jealous at all. And that's why I say maybe I could just date someone that already has kids and doesn't want anymore. So my goal in life was never to just like be a mom or be a wife, but I
What does
also
your
am
dad say
open to
about
that.
it?
My dad says like he thinks I just haven't found the right person. But he's my daddy. I'm a daddy's girl. Like we have a great relationship. He was always present in
So,
my life.
okay,
Yeah,
so you don't mind having uncommitted sex.
I don't.
All right.
Yeah, I don't. But I don't know exactly why. Like nothing
I
really.
mean that's fine, but here's the thing though. One of the big problems with black women is this whole black don't crack. So many times, oftentimes you guys, you still walk around talking in your late 30s like you're in your 20s.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like I'm talking to a 40-year-old woman. I feel like I'm talking to a 20-something-year-old.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
and but the thing is, you are 40, and
Yeah.
your body's 40, and your
Yeah.
organs are 40, and
Yeah.
you're gonna start having 40 and 50-year-old problems. And who's gonna
Yeah.
help you when daddy's dead?
Right. I'm very spoiled by having my father for sure. I'm actually spoiled by men in general as well. So, like I said, it's not about whether or not I can get
No,
into a
no, 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 no,
relationship,
no, no, no,
but
no, no. Slow down, slow down. Spoiled by
yeah.
men in general, meaning what?
I mean, I'm around generous men who like to do things for me. Like they don't, they want to be in a relationship with me, but I'm kind of like I get a little squeamish, but I'm not sure why.
Okay, you put in generous for a reason.
I put in who?
Okay, let's just start now. How much do you make annually?
102,000. Oh, six figures.
But in LA, that's like making $52,000 a year.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
so as far as I'm concerned, you broke in LA. So I mean, a person who's making six figures legitimately doesn't
Mhm.
mention somebody generous. That means these guys pay bills.
Oh, okay.
They buy
No, I mean,
stuff. Do they ba-
yeah,
do they okay? At $104,000 a year, 40 years old in LA is $52,000 in Dallas. I mean, you're living basically paycheck to paycheck with a little bit over.
yeah,
All right. So, do you have a retirement money?
yes. Mhm.
Uh, d- have you always made $102,000?
No, I have not.
How long have you made $100,000?
For about 6 months. I actually recently got a
Exactly.
promotion.
See, this
Yeah,
one I'm talking to a 20-year-old.
yeah. That's the first time I've heard that. I'm ingesting it though. I love it.
Uh, what have you averaged over the last 20? So, what's the most you've ever? Okay, if you just, what do you normally make?
I've been in the, I would say 60 to 80 range for at least the
Eh,
last 10 years.
There
Yeah.
you go. So, see, guys, how I diagnosed that?
What did you diagnose? Tell me.
That you really weren't no $100,000 person.
Oh, I mean,
I'm
not
talking to the
forever.
audience. I'm talking to the
Oh, oh,
audience
oh.
because I can hear things. It's not making sense to me. And a person's generosity, if you actually a person earning at that level, is irrelevant. So if you're
Hmm.
making 60 to 80, that tells me that somebody is covering shortfalls somewhere because you can't really. I mean, how much of a savings and a retirement can you have at averaging $70,000 living in LA?
Yeah, I don't think it's a whole lot. You're
But
definitely
when
right. I mean, it's kind
so
of what
when
my job.
okay, so how much would you say you have squirreled away for retirement?
You're gonna laugh at me. It's not a lot. It's
Uh,
under 100,000.
so
Yeah.
you don't have retirement.
Well, I'm not done yet, but yeah, you're right. I
But the
don't.
point is, and I'm teaching something. See how you ladies go through life lying, overstating the truth, and acting like
Well,
it's no
I
big. I'm
understand. Yeah.
talking. Listen,
Yeah.
talking like it's no big deal. Let me reframe it for you. Your father. So what little he could leave you, he leaves you.
Hmm.
You have any siblings?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
How many?
One of four, so I have
And are
three.
the other three married?
One of them is.
Uh, is the one that's married, is it male or female?
He's my brother.
And the
No.
other two are women.
I have another brother who's not married, and I have a younger sister who is not married.
Okay. Okay. So none of them are going to be able, your sister can't help you. And your
No.
brother likely can't help you either.
Right.
So you're out here at 40 years old,
Hmm.
making an average of $70,000, which is like $35,000 in Dallas or Houston, paycheck
Hmm.
to paycheck.
Hmm.
And that's fine when you're in your 20s. You
Yeah.
have you have less than a little bit over a year's salary to retire on.
Yeah. I'd be in trouble.
Exactly. So I don't
Yeah.
know what you're talking about, how you're not pressed. Is because you're not thinking about tomorrow.
Correct.
That's why I said it's like talking to a 20-year-old, because at 40, you should know you're too broke to retire. You're going to need
Yeah.
somebody to help live. And that's the thing, is it doesn't matter about being pressed. It matters about keeping a roof over your head and food in your mouth and medical care until you have some kind of quality of life until the end of your days. And that means you're
Yeah.
going to have to partner with somebody. And why would they want to partner with somebody who is not pressed?
Right. Yeah. I think that's what I'm coming to understand listening to your content. I'm like, wait, what am I actually doing? Because I've obviously been able to sustain my life. I've been able to do stuff. So I didn't think of it that way. And I understand why I should now, or should have a long time ago, but I just wasn't, because I was just doing my thing. Like, I was just living life. And
What does that
I've
mean?
been
Doing my thing.
like, I've been I've been independent and sustained
Where'd you go
my
to college?
lifestyle. I went to a technical school. So, DeVry.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
So, yeah.
so, but the net of it is, even to come into a realization, doesn't sound like you're really cut out for it anyway.
Cut
So
out
that's
to,
that. So what's the plan for? And so here's what I got for women like yourself.
okay.
Um, Single till you die. That's really what it's going to look like for 3 out of 4 Black women. That's the
Mhm.
way the numbers break down.
Mhm.
You're one of those 3 out of 4. What is your plan for the rest of your life and your end of life? What's your plan? What's your hospice care plan? What's your retirement? What is all this going to look like? Seeing as though you're going to have to pay for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that out. I have not
No,
thought
that's
about it.
bullshit. You don't have a plan.
Oh no, I don't. No.
Exactly. So this is, and I need you guys to understand what she just said. The taxpayers are going to pay for it. This is what I mean. I'm talking to a 20-year-old, because
Mhm.
you, as a man, I could not say what you said, because I would be on the street. If I
Yeah.
was walking through life like you, it's called homeless.
Yeah. I
Ma'am,
mean, I thought
ma'am,
that I would
it's
be.
time to grow up.
Oh, I agree. Yeah. I thought that I would have some. Honestly, I thought that if I were to partner with somebody, if that were to work out, that I was at least bringing something to the table. Like, but maybe I'm more of a
No, you
liability than
aren't.
I
No,
think.
you're not an asset. You're a liability.
Oh, okay.
What do you bring it to the table, ma'am? You have no offense, but a degree from DeVry,
Hmm.
and you're not really earning a lot of money.
I mean, partner together, that's gonna be a lot of money. If I meet somebody that's making 6 figures as well or more, then we're together, closer
Yeah,
to,
but okay, but 6
150.
figures. Let's restate 6 figures in L.A. 100,000. Are we talking what? There are police officers in L.A. who make $225,000 a year.
Hmm.
So, due respect, man, 6 figures means what? You're talking
Well,
about somebody who's making around what, $300,000 a year in LA, 400,000, and the question is, why would they partner? See, I hear what you're saying, but what you're
yeah.
not filling in is, why would they partner with a free spirited, getting?
Yeah, I'm not closed off to being in a relationship at all. So I
It
think
doesn't matter
that,
if you're closed off. Okay. Listen to what I'm about to say. Okay,
okay.
you have no leverage to be in a relationship. You're assuming that if someone came to you, you would consider a relationship. That's your assumption.
Correct.
I'm saying you don't have that options.
Oh, okay.
I mean, where's the last man who stepped to you, who tried to actually get you to be in a committed relationship?
About a year and a half ago.
And what do you do for a living?
He was in real estate, corporate real estate.
What does that mean?
He worked for a company and he handled all the real estate for that company.
What does that mean?
He managed, I don't know how else to say it. I'm sorry. I don't mean, he managed the real estate. He helped them open up locations. So
What was
he
his
was,
job title?
I believe he was a director of real estate.
How much did he earn?
Shit, I don't even remember. I think close to 100, I think.
See, it's not
Mhm.
grown up talk.
Mhm.
Remember, I said high value men you should be able to know at a glance, and I don't understand. Sounds to me like you had somebody who was another person working middle income just like you. And that
Mhm.
makes sense because if a guy who's really got his shit together, who's really earning, no offense, man, but
Wouldn't want me.
no, I mean, why?
Right.
I
That's
mean,
what
at
I'm trying to
40,
get to. Like, that's what I want to change. Like,
but,
that's why I'm talking to you.
well, okay, but book a session because I
Yeah, I
really,
am. Yeah.
because at this point, I don't even know if you understand some of the things. The urgency is what's going on because
Yeah.
at 40, like I said, a lot of black women can look in the mirror and still see their 20-year-old selves, but you're
Mhm.
40
Yeah.
and you got to start moving like that. So 1 in 4 black women will get married. That
Mhm.
means you don't have the leverage you think you do. And so saying you're open to it, no, you got to be worthy of it.
Yeah. That's what I want. I want to be worthy of it and I'm willing to
But you
change.
want to be worthy of it for what?
Um, because I want to grow up. I want to move forward and I want
No,
to
you
be in
want
a
to be.
relationship.
Why? Why do you want a relationship?
I think it's a better life. I want to be in a partnership and I want to be taken care of in a lot
Exactly.
of different ways.
Exactly. See what she just said? All her. You want another daddy is what you want. You don't want a partnership. You want a sponsor.
Oh,
See,
well,
that's why I say you ladies talk and let me help you, man.
yeah.
You're not the kind of woman a man sponsors
Okay.
because you don't have any relationship skills. If I were to buy you, if I were to come to you and say, okay, be in a relationship with me, what am I getting from you that I could not get from a 25-year-old?
I mean, like, I don't know if I can't say. I don't necessarily know. I thought I knew, so I'm kind of scared to even say anything because I'm not sure I know
The
shit
net
right
net
now.
of it, the net of it is, ma'am, you're there's the at 40 you're supposed to have a level of maturity, a level of development, sophistication,
Yeah.
wisdom,
Yeah.
but you don't. So if
What's
I all
so
things,
interesting is I'm dating someone who just told me like you're the most mature woman I've ever dated. Like you're
but then
super.
that just tells he ain't dating shit.
Yeah, that too. But what is okay? So I mean, I was listening to your video about high valued women, and I was like, okay. I don't think we talked a lot about where I could be emotionally intelligent because I have gotten out of depression. I
You're not,
have
you're
been
not a high
doing.
value. You're not a high value woman.
I understand that, and I'm saying
So,
that I was trying to get there
I mean,
and understand
you're trying to
that.
get to be a high value woman.
Yeah, why is it too late?
Oh, kind of, yeah. 40 years old, yeah.
Oh, okay. So what is your
Okay, I've got other people to get to, man.
okay?
So I'm just saying, ultimately, see, this is my fear for so many black women. You've just been allowed to get out here and just be grown children,
Yeah.
and you're just and I'm trying to be polite, but I'm just like, this is getting worse. That's why I'm trying to cut it off because you're too grown to be moving this way and thinking like this. And it's like, okay, well, it's like it's all possible. It's like, at what point does a grown up happen?
Hmm.
And you're talking about a partnership. You would be fortunate to find somebody who would say, I'll work with you. But what
Hmm.
is he going to get? And it sounds to me as though you would expect him to do shit for you, like your daddy did stuff for you. And he's just going to have what access to your body. That ain't enough.
No, it's not.
It's not.
I think I bring more to the table than that, but we didn't really talk about that. It was
right, you just gonna keep going on. All right, you back? Your phone dropped?
Yes, it's storming my way. So sorry.
All right. So it's storming like Norman. So you have three children
Yes. No.
and
For
four children from three different guys. And I asked you, why didn't you choose to marry any of your children's father? You said the first child, you were young. How old were you when you had your first child?
15.
All right. How old were you when you had your last child?
31.
How old is your youngest?
2.
Why didn't you how long were you how long were you with the 2-year-old's father?
It's not gonna make sense. He was yeah, it's not gonna make sense. It's
How long were you with the 2-year-old's father?
2 years.
Why didn't you marry him?
Um
Okay, let's skip all
yeah.
the way to the end. Let's skip all the way to the end. Man, why are you requiring marriage now?
I'm not requiring it now. You asked
Okay.
if I would like to be married, and I
Okay.
would.
Okay. I guess
I,
that's you're right. It's not requiring. But why would you like to get married now? I guess that's the better way to ask the question. Why would you like to get
uh,
married now? Because I mean, to be fair, you've had
right.
4 kids, and you're 30. What again? 35? 34?
Yes.
A lot of kids for a 34-year-old.
It
Why,
is. It is.
well, why marry? But why would you like to be married
I wanted to be married then.
now? Okay.
I don't think that people the timing it wasn't right for everybody. But
What do you mean the timing wasn't right?
so the man who proposed to me, he was a army vet, and he suffers from PTSD, and he proposed, but then he also retreated. So
Uh,
I would have been
is he
married.
one of the fathers of your children?
Yes, he's the father of one of my
Stop.
daughters.
Stop. Stop. So the timing was right for babies. See, y'all. I mean, I'm gonna just say this in particular, our women, y'all take being a wife far more seriously than being a mother.
Yeah,
Hey, the 20th woman I've talked to with 4 children who will tell me that getting married is like a serious thing, but being a mama ain't.
definitely is. Yeah, definitely
All right.
is.
So if you had your first child at 15, I'm just asking a question from the fella standpoint. From 15, did you go to college?
Yes,
Did you graduate?
yes.
Bachelor's, master's, associates, PhD, what?
Associate,
And what?
medical assistant.
Medical assistant?
Yes.
All right. So is that what you still do right now?
I'm a phlebotomist now.
All right. So you're middle class.
Yes.
All right. So as a middle class woman, it's fair to say that you don't make enough money to have 4 children.
Right.
Why did you have the second
That's who I thought I was getting married to.
But why thinking then why not be
Oh,
sure and go down the aisle and get the
true.
ring and the certificate? Why is that a good do you have a daughter?
Yes.
So if your daughter thinks she's gonna marry a man, you'll tell her to go ahead and start having kids.
No. No,
Then
no,
why
no.
would
I
you
don't.
then why? Because men really want to know why do y'all think, hey, I want to marry you. Okay, let me go ahead and get pregnant. Why?
Right. Yeah, no, I was pregnant, then he proposed, and I thought we were gonna get married, but he just wasn't
No, you were
mentally ready.
pregnant before you proposed.
Yeah, I
So
said
that's
that.
not who you
Yeah,
thought you were going to marry.
but I did. He just didn't propose yet. We were
But
talking
but
marriage.
that doesn't. Okay, see, no.
I know, I know. I was young. I know. I didn't have a
How,
mom. I know that's not an
you're
excuse, but
not
I was
young, man. You're not young. How old were you when you had this kid?
her 21, 20.
Man,
Yeah.
okay. So due respect, at what point do you think you should stop having children?
I should have. I know. I
No, no,
know.
I'm asking you. At what point do you think you should stop?
Oh, I'm done now. The second child, I should have been done. Yes.
Okay, but
Yeah, but yeah, but I yeah.
so if you don't get married,
Yeah,
I'm gonna ask you the
yeah.
same question I'm asking everybody else.
I know.
65 comes. How you gonna get to the end of life?
Yeah,
Yep.
right.
How?
Yeah, I know I need a man. I know I need a husband. It's not like I'm just like out
No,
here
you
trying to
need, you
have.
know, no, what you're saying right now is you need somebody else's money, which is fair. But
Oh,
what you haven't said is what he's going to get for providing you security.
uh, well, I'm a FBI. Um,
Huh?
loyal. I'm not a mercenary. So,
What?
uh, you said you because the topic was about mercenaries. So I'm like, I'm
Yeah,
loyal.
well,
I'm
yeah,
not.
you're not a mercenary, man. You're definitely moving in your own best interest.
Oh my.
You're moving in your own best interest above everybody else.
Oh my. That's not fair.
It is fair. It's man, you have 4 kids from 3 different guys.
I know.
All right,
I
and you're
would.
talking about, and I asked you if you don't get married and you reach retirement age and you can no longer work, physically you can earn not another dollar, how are you going to pay for yourself from 65 to 85?
I mean, hopefully my stocks pay off, but
Your what?
you know,
Hopefully your what's
uh,
paid off?
like my stocks pay off. I'm invested
Your
in stocks
stocks
now.
pay off. So
Yeah, like, but
hold
of
on,
course I
hold
know
on,
I need
hold
a husband.
on. We don't overtalk me, man.
I'm sorry.
See, when the truth starts coming out, y'all start wanting to overtalk. What do you mean your stocks?
Like I have investments in stocks, and I'm saying hopefully that
Okay, how much do you have in investments?
right now 25K.
Okay, you understand something that you have nothing.
Right,
You only have money in investments once you cash them in. What you have is
right,
on paper. And at 34 years old, you have $25,000 on paper.
right.
On paper.
Yeah,
You're going to need 2.4 to 2.5 million dollars to live from 65 to 85.
you're
1.9 to
right.
2.4. Where is that money going to come from? And I guarantee you that 25,000 can't grow to 2 million.
Yeah, I know. You
So
know,
where's it going to come from?
from my husband. Me and my husband. I'm good. I'm
Oh,
gonna.
okay. So, hi, husband. Here are 4 kids from 3 different dudes. What is he
Oh,
going to get for having to save you from the streets?
oh,
Oh, I mean, is that not what he's doing?
right. You're
Okay,
right.
what's he going to get? A man that has to get out and provide for you and 4 other children who will be his stepchildren and provide enough to where you don't hit the streets. Instead of keeping all that money for himself or going to get a young, fit, feminine, friendly, cooperative, submissive woman with no children and making his own legacy, what is he going to get that's so great and wonderful that makes him want to take all those chips and bet them on you?
You're right. You're
I
right.
know,
You're
I know I'm right, but what you ladies keep saying is you're right, but you won't answer.
because I don't really have an answer. I can't
And
really
the
say
answer is
anything.
nothing.
Right.
Just say nothing.
Nothing.
I mean,
Nothing. Okay.
it's not that you don't have an answer. The answer is I don't have anything.
Right. I know.
I want a man to go out there and I want him to come save me. All right, then and that's fine. Fine. I'm good with that. I'm good with that answer. It's more truthful than a lot of women. But are you moving through the world like that? Are you moving through the world with that level of humility? Hey man, save me from the choices I made. Are you moving through life that way?
In like the last 6 months since watching you, yes. Yes. I had to humble myself. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Then what's the value proposition in the last 6 months? All right, I'm gonna save you. What do I get?
Help me with that answer.
Book a session for that one. No, see, that's the thing. And I'm
Good
saying this
point.
joking because the thing is, see, and I'm gonna just say this, man, a man with 4 children would be required to be able to provide for all those. But you ladies can go have kids with no plans, walk through
Yeah.
life like it's a game, laughing it off, joking it off. It's not funny.
You're
It's
right.
not. It's really not. It's kind of it's kind of crazy that even at this point I'm like, well, when are you going to start? When are you ladies going to start taking life seriously? I mean, something as simple as changing a smoke detector. You watch my show. Why is that thing beeping like that?
Because my brother hasn't changed it yet. I know.
Why don't you call it? Why don't you? How far up is that?
It's pretty tall. I'm not that tall, Kelly. I'm not that.
Then go get a goddamn ladder. And see, what I want you guys to understand is why the smoke detector is so symbolic. That would
Right.
annoy a man, but women will sit in shit and wait for a man to come fix it and then still fix your mouth, say you don't need a man. You need
No,
us for everything.
I agree.
All right, then how are you walking through life like that when you deal with date with are you dating anyone right now?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, all seriousness, because you got to know that your children, men look at the father and say whether or not they want to deal with you long term.
Right. Right.
So I don't want to go down that path, but let's just go down the path of, let's just say, in this sake of argument, that marriage is not in the cards for you in this lifetime.
Okay.
Then what's the rest of life look like for you?
Traveling and kids, I guess. I love to travel.
Traveling where?
I mean,
Hmm?
wherever I travel a lot. So I don't know, places I haven't been.
I don't know what that
Travel
means, man.
is who's gonna have my grandkids.
Travel,
Um,
travel meaning where, man?
um, like the United States. I mean, I have a passport. I haven't been outside of the country yet, but traveling, seeing things I haven't seen before.
See, this is the difference between men and women. If a man had 4 kids and no one was coming to save him, he'd be thinking about getting a second job and stocking away everything else. Y'all think about fun.
I have that. Yeah.
You have 25 funky down. You have $25,000 on paper.
No,
Okay?
I meant a second job
Ma'am,
as well.
ma'am. What I'm saying is travel.
Oh,
That's not a
well,
priority.
it's not. You asked me what would I be doing at that
I said,
age
yeah, I
when
know. I said, if marriage is not in the cards for you, what does the
right,
remainder of life look like? You said traveling my kids. Well, your
yeah.
kids are going to grow up and have their own lives, God willing. They'll leave you as they should, leave you sitting by yourself. Then what does life look like?
Lonely.
And this is the
Lonely.
problem. And my point is because there's a book called Promises I Can Keep, Why Poor Women Choose Motherhood Over Marriage. And there's a concept
Okay.
called the village wife. A lot of times women have children to fill up their lives, but then they end up making their children's, living vicariously through their kids. Your kids are there for you to raise them so they go out and be healthy, productive citizens. They're not there to to supplement you. And if you can't get yourself together to where you can get a man to end up working with you and cooperating with you for the rest of life, then that means you're gonna end up, like you said, by yourself or lonely, but that's a choice too.
True.
See, all these choices come down to being serious. And maybe you're just a lighthearted person, or maybe you're just nervous or whatever, but a lot of you ladies aren't serious. I couldn't imagine having 4 kids and being as carefree as some of you ladies sound. I couldn't imagine it.
Oh,
Y'all act like it's like, oh, just happened.
I'm
I was young.
what
I
well
mean, that's where some of y'all, you gotta admit that's how you sound. I was young, hey, whatever. All right.
because I can't change the past, right? So I have to accept what I have. My package is 4, right? So I have to
Well,
keep it real with myself first.
hmm
So I'm light about that
yeah,
because
that's true. You got to do that. But
yeah,
how's your interaction with the children's father? Is the father in the kids' lives?
yes, yes.
All right, cool.
Every oh
So
yes.
if you're going forward and if you and it, if you do, I mean, if you do want to date, you have to be. We all must be. If men and women have to be assets to one another.
Right.
And that's what it ultimately comes down to. If you want a man to be in your life and be an asset to you, you must be a net asset to him.
I agree with that. Yes, I
So,
agree.
and unfortunately, because the way your life is particularly laid out right now, you've got more liabilities. See,
I do.
in many countries, women like you would even be, women who have children are not even available for marriage. They're just shut out of the marriage market. In this country, it's
Yeah,
not necessarily so. But then you still got to make yourself, you got to make yourself appealing.
true. Yeah.
Uh, now I do have to ask, why the short hair?
So the stress point is here.
Ah, okay, okay. What was that?
Mm,
What was that guy from Drew Hill? Every time I see the short blonde hair, it's either her or Jada Pinkett or something.
Cisco, don't you
Hey,
dare.
I mean, his was platinum though. His was platinum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
Come on, let's do
platinum,
it.
but
Let's
yeah.
do it. Let's
So
do it. Thong, to thong, thong, thong. Come on, let's do it. Thong, to
right,
thong, thong, thong.
yeah, it's not here.
All right, chick, I'm gonna talk at you. Bye. Thong, to thong, thong, thong. She was good spirit. She was good. She was good sport. Thong, to thong.
Hey guys, how are you? Hope you're doing all well. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube video. And let's give respect to the film legend Papa Kevin Samuels. May his work stay forever and may his name trend forever because he has more amazing work. He has more important work. Here in these videos, we talk about marriage, we talk about relationships, we talk about situationships, we talk about divorce, we talk about single parenting, we bring out the youth. May his work stay forever and may his name stay forever because he has more educative work which can help one another. First of all, I'm going to appreciate this lady we are going to talk about. I just one thing about her, I just like the way she speaks. She speaks in a way, in a respectful way, not like other ladies that come in just to prove what they want to say. They don't want to listen what they are telling them. But according to this lady, at least I would credit her out because she said the same thing I always tell you guys. You can't work on your present yet you're running away from your past. But this lady, one thing I liked about her, she said, yes, I have to admit my past so that I can work on my present. And this is the reality of life. There is no way life is going to favor you, yet you're doing all things aside, thinking that it will favor you out, yet it won't favor you out in one way or the other. So, in this scenario, here we go. This lady has 4 kids in 3 baby daddies. Are you getting me? She has 4 kids in 3 baby daddies. I'm not judging her and I'm not judging anyone into this situation. But one question that always comes into my mind, you can't tell me, okay, one baby daddy, it wasn't perfect. Make sure the second one, at least it becomes perfect. Anyway, when it fails, because she says actually, one thing I liked about her scenario, even when they told her what, or they explained for her the reality of life, she was just saying, yeah. If there was a scenario whereby they told her about the smoke detector and she said, now you see why you need a man, and she was like, yeah, you're right. She says she wants someone who will come into her family to push her out, to help her with the kids, and to support her mentally, emotionally, and physically. And at that age with those kids, that means this is a lady who is going to wake up and get a man and say, yeah, I have my 4 kids. Then you have to be ready to go as a baby daddy of 4 kids to face the 4 kids, or to say no, I'm not going with this, which is right. But mostly 50% of the ladies that lie about their past life, these are the kind of ladies you can get and they be like, I don't have a kid, and at the end of the day you find it difficult for you to find out that they have a kid and they are being dropped. But this lady, according to what I see, she's someone who's going to tell you the fact. You either take her with her fact or no. That's why when she was telling Kevin Samuel, she was so straight and open. If Mr. Kevin wanted to judge her, it was okay for her. But she wanted to get the best idea. She didn't just come to argue, but this is something like a personal information or a personal advice she was thinking for, you know. So it looks like she wanted to get that advice and at the same time to weigh herself and how it will go around, because she said she would love to travel, she would love to do things, but she is single. Yes, I just love the fact that this lady was straight and respectful, because when she tried to raise up her voice and she had to say I'm sorry. Actually, for the ladies I've been seeing calling into this show, this is not how they speak. Most of them, they come in as if they want to prove what they're saying, even when it's all rubbish or shit. But they are not being respectful to this gentleman. And this gentleman was a real hero, because dealing with our gender is the most worth thing, you know. Being with us is the most worth thing. That's why you find a lot of ladies make a lot of mistakes within a minute and they regret afterwards, because they don't want to be told about anything, or they feel like what they are doing is the right path for them, or is the right place to go in. So, guys, that is it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube today. This marks the end of our video today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Love you all, and to those who always comment, love you all. To those who always listen, and to those who always watch my YouTube, thank you so much. May God bless you, and stay tuned.